وإلى جديد الأفلام العربية وأول تجربة وثائقية تصور بتقنية 3D بتاريخ السينما العراقية. الأوديسا العراقية هو عنوان العمل الذي يوثق حياة عائلة انتشر جميع أفرادها في جميع أنحاء العالم، ويقدم لنا شهادة عن واقع حياة الشعب العراقي اليوم بين الهجرة والشتات.
In the early 50s, my mother and my aunt were not veiled and they all studied at the university. Everybody believed in progress and modernity.
من موسكو إلى لوس أنجلوس يقدم الأوديسا العراقية نظرة على تاريخ العراق الحديث من خلال قصة عائلة المخرج سمير جمال الدين، والتي كانت تنتمي للحزب الشيوعي وبدأت بمغادرة العراق منذ السبعينات وحتى العقد الأول من القرن ال21. يطرح الفيلم من خلال شخصياته المختلفة أسئلة تتعلق بالهوية والوطن في بلد عاصر الكثير من الحروب والظروف الصعبة.
Instead, we were greeted by dictatorship, wars, and an embargo. And so, everyone left Iraq. Our family became part of the 4 to 5 million Iraqis in diaspora.
So tell me, how difficult was it making this film?
Okay, I mean, you know, it's like in America. You put the camera on the street and everybody starts to talk, you know. It's the opposite in the Arab family. You put the camera on and everybody they run away. So I knew that I will have difficulties to, you know, explain them why I'm doing the film and to get their confidence. But at least I got it.
Or Najjar, who used to be an activist until he was put away in prison. He fled to Paris, where he took part in the movement of May '68.
And what's special about your film is that through your family, you were able to tell the story of your country and vice versa.
Yes.
Do you agree?
Yes, that was one of the first aim. I told everyone, as I know at that time in the research, as I know at that time, that we were related somehow to the Iraqi history, but I didn't know that we are so deeply related, and that was also another adventure to find out. Wow, I mean, we are really into the Iraqi history in my family, like other families too, I believe. You know, everyone, and I think the film shows an ordinary public in the West that these are not stupid people somewhere living in a tent beside a camel, you know. No, they are civilized people. They have a knowledge. They know even their culture and their own culture, you know.
Or Suhair's story, who is the youngest of all. She is my half-sister. In Baghdad, she was an IT student and fled in 2007 to Buffalo, New York, where she was received as a refugee.
This film is very educational and entertaining for us viewers. What was it for you? Was it a kind of self-therapy journey?
You could say so. Yeah, it was self-therapy in a way. Of course, I had, you know, I lived almost my life in Switzerland. I had a wonderful childhood, a very spoiled and privileged and beautiful childhood in the 50s and the early 60s in Baghdad. So how could I cut away that, you know? It's not possible. Should I cut my arm away, my leg? Well, it's not possible. But so I was, in a way, let's say, I will become soon 60, and it was the time to, you know, to recover all my wounds of that history, you know, which became worse and worse all the time. And I tried to give a positive image that we can overcome. And so I had to overcome myself. So it's a self-therapy in the best way. I hope to share that with my public, and they will also get a little bit of this human touch I try to put into that film.
The suicide bombers drove into the car park of one of Iraq's...
This is in everyone's mind, but my Iraq is different.